This is project 2, the political alphabet project. Part of what an artist does in society is to reflect back what is currently going on around them in the world. They absorb current thoughts of the days and what makes them visual. So what you're going to take what's said, shown today politically on the internet, grab images, words, to create a meaning of your alphabet letter. Your letter should be a mood, verb, adjective that reflects what is happening the last month and politically in the world. This project is based on what is happening now in current politics. So for instance, at the moment where I am in June of 2020, I might do Black Lives Matter. I might do the corona crisis. You are not allowed to do anything to do with sports, because sports is too easy. We don't do sports. So think about politics. You have to, if you're having problems figuring out what is political and what's going on, go to CNN, look around, see what's there. There's going to be 3 parts to what you're going to think about this. You're going to think about composition. And composition, is how does your eye move around the page? So this is what's known as 3-point composition. You see how your eye moves around this way. This one is known, this one you can see your eye is being pulled out of here. This kind of thing, putting an image out, looking off the page, is problematic, except in this case because it draws your eye right out. And what you're always trying to do is have your eye move around the page. You're also going to be thinking about foreground, midground, background. Can you see this one? This one, foreground, he's in the foreground. This is sort of midground, that's background. And so you can see how your eye moves around. The weapons move to him, his hands move up and over there. This one here is sort of symmetry. It's divided in half, kind of interesting, but it works because your eye is being moved around through it. So you really need to think about how this is going to work for you. You also want to think about how that rule of thirds. And the rule of thirds is very simple. Never put anything dead center in there. Can you see this? The thirds. See how this is broken up. This is the rule of thirds. This allows for you to always put things off center. It's visually much more interesting than putting the most important thing in the center. So look here. This one here. Here it is in the center. Here it is to the side. Much nicer. So think about the rule of thirds. And lastly, let's just talk about foreground, midground, background. Foreground, things are larger in the foreground. Things are small, slightly small in the midground, and in the background, they're very far and high. So again, think about those 3 things. So you get a bunch of stuff to think about. This is your first project that is really about being aware of what you're doing and starting to make a serious art piece that I'm going to really be judging on your art.